Over the years, we have stayed in many KOA campgrounds, whether it be in their cabins or RV sites. Either way, we have come across some fabulous sites and some not so fabulous sites. This is our overview of 14 KOA campgrounds across the nation we have loved and hated. Let's start with one of our favorite and most recent trips to Savannah, Georgia. Hands down, this has been one of our favorite KOA camps. This time around, we stayed in one of their deluxe cabins on a bird sanctuary. Although the campground is about 25 to 35 minutes outside of Savannah, its beauty and undeniable, relaxing environment were well worth the drive into Savannah. I've stayed at a lot of KOAs across the country, and I am finding that the East Coast has some of the prettiest KOAs that I've stayed at. This one here in Savannah and the one up in New Bern, North Carolina are just beautiful. So let's go take a look at this one. So this is pretty amazing cabin. It's a bird sanctuary, and there are all these swans and egrets and herons and birds I don't even know the names of. I mean, what a morning to wake up to. So, literally my cabin's right here. Do you see all those birds? Those are all egrets and cormorants, is that how you say them? And herons, and there's some ibis in there. It's just amazing. They just are coming in all evening as we're sitting here having a glass of wine on the deck.
A bed or just a normal one?
I think it's a sofa bed. Yeah, this is really nice. This is perfect.
It's a normal bed. I'll have to sleep in there.
They have bunk beds in here. Good, nice size bunk beds. I thought this pulls out.
I thought it did too.
I think it does. This is really nice.
This is
Really nice big bathroom. Really, really
a
nice.
kitchen.
Has an oven. Usually these don't have ovens, an oven and a dishwasher.
The closet.
So this is the master bedroom. A closet. Very nice. Only thing I don't like about this is to get around to the other side, there's like no space. You know? That's kind of strange. And it has air conditioning and heating. Pretty much a full kitchen, including a dishwasher, and this beautiful view. I mean, this is just amazing. This is hands down one of the prettiest KOAs that we've been to. So it's a beautiful place to bring your RV. They have plenty of cabins. These are pretty much the only cabins that aren't on the lake, but the lake is literally right there. They just have wonderful patios, full hookups. Just as we're leaving, we spotted an alligator. So supposedly this is the first KOA, and we're staying in a cabin again. This one is a lot wider than the last one that we were in. So it's got the regular twin, not twin bed, but double bed and the regular bunk beds. There is air conditioning. No TV like the last one, baby.
Oh, man.
And Spock's so glad to be here.
There's a dog in here.
He's like, so glad to be here. Are you glad to be here and get out of that car? But this one is very nice. It's very treed. It's absolutely huge. They have a lot of cabins. The Yellowstone River is literally right there at the end of the road. And then there's a nice pond that we'll go check out also. So this is really, really nice. They have the bigger cabins. Those have bathrooms, and they're for larger families. They're actually really nice. I have some videos on those. They have miniature golfing. They have a hot tub and a pool. This is just a really, really nice KOA camp. I like. It's pretty. And Spock is so happy. So it's KOA is really nice. I can see why it's the original one. It's just beautiful here. I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not that thrilled about the town, but I am thrilled about the surrounding areas. And there's also another campground that's really nice right next to the KOA. I don't have the name of it right off the top of my head, but it's just right next to it, and it sits right on the river also, and it might be a little less expensive. So tell me this isn't pretty. This is our backyard. There was just some deer here, but I didn't get out here quick enough. And this is our cabin, so tell me that's not cool. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this is our fire pit area, so we'll do s'mores and stuff tonight. Then they have this like little cooking area there where they have hot plates and sinks and stuff like that. So that's really nice because these don't have kitchens. So you're either cooking on the grill or your Coleman stove or whatever. But it's really nice. Tell me this isn't cool. Where do you see this? Look at my buddy out in the back of my cabin. It's a whitetail. Do you see him? He's right there. See him? How cool is that? Right outside your cabin. We come straight out of where our campsite is. The Yellowstone River. It's sunset. Right now it's like what time? It's 9 o'clock. Straight up. We're higher in latitude here, so the sun stays up a little bit longer. You can really see that current going. So if you come here, you be very, very careful with your young'uns, because that is a strong current. So there's like a ton of fireworks. People are down by the river. The Yellowstone River's down there, but this is the miniature golf course, and I've been kind of waiting until like late at night to take a picture of it because there are so many people that were out here playing. I wanted to kind of get it when it was empty, but it's a very cute miniature golf course. It's free when you're staying here, and it looks like the kids were having a lot of fun playing with this. So this is definitely a very, very nice KOA, and becomes a war zone at 4th of July. I mean, listen, you can just like see the flashes off in the distance. This neighborhood goes crazy at 4th of July. I mean, listen to this. So when like one neighbor stops, the next one starts. I've never seen anything like it in neighborhood area like this. There's also an area where you can camp right next to this really nice pond. Got the Yellowstone River right there on the other side of that ridge, but you have this nice pond. So I recommend getting a couple of cabins right next to the pond. Bring your bug spray. But there's also some other cabins, and you can tent camp right here. What's really nice is it doesn't look like there's any kind of camping, anything here, so there's nothing to impede your nice view. This looks like it's the last site right here. So when you come here, make sure you bring your fishing poles, because the fishing is supposed to be really good in the Yellowstone River. I'm not sure if there's fish in this little pond here, but that would be awesome. So it's a really nice campground, and I highly recommend it. This KOA was our family go-to campground in Colorado because we only lived 30 minutes away. Each year we would stay here several times in their cabins. But since we got a travel trailer, we will not be going back. Here's why. We all had to park here.
And that's our little bitty truck right there.
Yeah, that's our little one there.
Between those bones.
Because nobody can fit them in here. Look how big these rigs are. They're just right on top of each other. And this is like unreal. I'm sitting here relaxing, having a nice afternoon, and I have to pull my canopy back just so somebody else can come in. He's leaving. He just got here last night, and he's leaving like at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's got 2 kids, and it's just too crowded. So when you're here in a non-winter time and you see the snow up there, those are what's left of the glaciers. So you're going to see quite a few, but over the years that I've been here, they have been melting. The town of Estes is right there. The bike trail you're able to pick up right here. You can kind of see a little bit of it. And it will take you along the lake, because this whole thing right here, that's a dam. So there's a lot of water behind that dam. So you can take the trail, and it will take you around the lake, and you can go all the way into Estes Park. So from my campsite, this right here is Rocky Mountain National Park. That's Long's Peak. A bunch of other people have to park out here, so if you bring canoes and kayaks and stuff, you have to be on the you got to be right on the main street, Sorry, but
This is where when we used to stay in that cabin.
Yeah.
Not many times.
This one right
People
here.
would pull in here and sleep overnight.
Yeah, they would. We would see people sleep here. It's the same thing. It's just one on
There's
top of
certain
the
ones
other.
you can fit in.
How are these guys? These guys are a lot wider than what we have. They're able to get their cars in, not us. You just can't even enjoy your RV site. So the cabins are nicer than the RV sites.
There's a dog park.
It's a dog park. These guys have better sites than we do. It's just kind of ridiculous. So this tent site up here has a better site than we do. Look at this, and look at ours with the Kodiak. We're like sandwiched in there. It's ridiculous. How cute is this? The kids can come here and play with these little animals. This little log cabin's filled with animals they can play with this cute scenery. It's so cute. And they have the pancake breakfasts and karaoke, ice cream social. They have wine tasting. At least they used to. Spock's in. He says, I'll have 2 pancakes, please. And a really nice job with the playground. They have these nice seating areas for mom and dad. Notice that many of the cabins here, which is a better place to stay here, have many, many stairs. So make sure that you tell them that you can't do stairs and that you need a level cabin if you have problems going up all these stairs. They can
load it and start to roll the
yeah.
water.
So
They do 2 laps.
so they're gonna do the fire there, and the kids are loading up on this little train. And these guys haul ass through here. Yeah, these are nice, and they're nice and big. I'm sorry, but ours is really bad, and they've got these nice decks that they built. So they only have like 4 of these, and these have decks. Yeah, they're a lot nicer. But there's only like 4 of them in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it? I don't know. It might possibly be. And it's not a fuzzy picture. Since our family go-to KOA in Estes Park was not catering to our RV, we needed to find a new family go-to KOA. We found that in Fort Collins. We're on Site 86, so it's got its own barbecue grill and nice seating, nice fire pit. I'm in this nice rocking bench. The only thing I have is it's on the end, so we get a lot of dust coming by when the cars go by. But right now it's check-in, so a lot of cars are going by. We're close to the dog park, and the lake's right there. So Spock is happy. But as you can see, we have like a lake behind us. It's on private property. It's not part of this property, but it's still nice to sit here and look out. These people are here most of the time, and they've set up a bunch of bird feeders, which is nice to sit here and watch the birds. But we have this nice big area. I set up my camera here last night and got the Milky Way because you're far enough out of town. So it's, very nice. Some sites, like this one here, has a full grill, gas grill, and a jacuzzi, which is pretty cool.
Puppy says he wished he had that one.
I do recommend highly their cabins. They have all different size. These, when we're with the family, we get the bigger ones. They usually have like a living room and a bunk area, a couch you can pull out, and a master. But yeah, this is our site. We're commenting on is their Wi-Fi is very good, which I know is important to a lot of people. You work, you're a camper, a lot of people do. This is our site right here. As you can see, it butts up against a fence, but our camper's not against the fence. It has a nice patio. And you're just not right on top of each other. We have full hookups.
I could put my awning out without damaging the neighbors.
Exactly.
RV.
Unlike
Some resorts.
Yeah, like Estes Park. We've been here in the wintertime and stayed in their cabins. They have a lot of cabins. And it was just such a nice, peaceful weekend staying in their cabins. The lake was a little frozen. And it was just a nice weekend. Personally, I think this is a nice cabin. These usually don't have bathrooms in them, but this one is really nice because this patio and that one over there, it's away from the dock. All these
this
three.
One has a buffer. That's a tankless water heater.
Oh, okay. So that one is over there. It's tucked away as 5. And this is probably 4 and 3. So these are nice because of these nice patios. We have a nice little pavilion on the lake where you can sit and have lunch. There's a lot of fish in this lake.
By that barrel. There it is. Now he's
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of fish. So there's usually somebody down here that you can rent the boats from.
Wouldn't think I'd go swimming in here.
Hey, you're not supposed to swim. There's signs all over it says no swimming. So these boats are really cool.
It's more like a fish habitat.
I want to rent these boats and go out in the lake. I think they're awesome. So there's a dragon, a swan, a flamingo, and I don't know, is that supposed to be a blue heron or an egret? Probably a blue heron. They're pretty cool. Yeah, and it warmed up finally, and it's just really nice. So these are the ones I was recommending that are right on, and there's like little steps right there that take you down. So this one's really nice with the steps. So that one's going to be number 4. So many RV sites. We did have reservations at the Estes Park KOA, and we were so miserable last time we were there because you're right on top of each other that I canceled them and changed them to here. And I'm really glad I did. We have a nice site, backs up against some greenery and a lake, and it's just a very peaceful site. Really nice ball field and volleyball over there.
Play some softball later today.
They have shuffleboard. Oh, they have pickleball courts.
No comment.
They have a very big store, and they do arts and crafts in there, a laundry room. There's a workout room. What I like is when you pull up, they have all these different lanes for your rig, so you're not like lined up too much. Yeah, very nice pool area, and they also have you know, one of those kids' water features where the fountains come out they can play in for the younger kids. They have a jacuzzi. Their pool is only open from Labor Day to, Memorial Day to Labor Day. We're here during Labor Day.
It's an ice skating ring during the month of November, December.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So peaceful. My favorite time here. It's morning time, taking a nice walk around the lake. So peaceful. We just took our morning walk, going past the miniature golf course. It's a little nice one, nice and shaded. And then they have one of the best playgrounds I've seen at a KOA here in Colorado. They're having the Family Olympics this morning all day long. They're going to have a parade, a mom calling competition. They're having a mom calling competition and a dad carrying competition.
Cookie eating competition.
Yeah. There's the pool. Everybody's up walking their dogs right now. It's kind of early.
Or walking themselves.
So it's a beautiful hot morning in New Bern. We're at the KOA, and we're actually across from the town of New Bern. The city's over there across the river. This is the Neuse River. They have this wonderful dock that we've been really having a nice time on. And it's about, what is it? In our time, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's about 7:30 here. And it's already humid and warm. We're having a heat wave across the country at the moment, and it's warm, definitely. So we're probably going to do mostly, you know, museums and stuff like that. But we are going to go out to the Outer Banks on a boat tomorrow, and that should be a lot cooler and a lot nice. Well, this is nice, but a lot more pleasant because it's cooler. So, but we totally recommend this KOA. It's probably been our favorite. We stayed in KOAs for years, and this has been one of our favorites because of the location.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You were gonna take video later of that noodling lesson you're taking?
No, I'm not noodling.
Yeah, we're gonna get you in some boots.
Explain what noodling is.
Oh, people know what noodling is.
Not everybody knows. My sister didn't know what noodling was.
She's from Southern California. What do you say? That's where you catch catfish with your hand using only your fingers for bait.
I'm not doing that.
You're all over it.
No, I'm not. And then this is looking back from the dock to the KOA. So they have these wonderful sites, RV sites. They're pull-throughs. They're really nice. Sit right on the river, but they're, you know, far enough back, you know, so you're not like right on the water. And then our cabin is back in here. But it's so nice. I don't mind that there's not a view from our cabin because you can come out and they have these wonderful swings and people fish. You can rent boats. They have like little kayaks and paddle boats and stuff. So it's really, really nice. And
They got their own train.
Yeah, the train trestles go right across the water there. So the bay is right there, and New Bern's across the bay. It's you know, the Neuse River right there. We have this nice pool area right here, which we'll go check out in the morning. Kids playground right there. They have one of those blow up pillows that the kids bounce on. This is really nice. So they have several of these cabins. They have the bigger ones and the sizes that we have. A lot of shade and a lot of cicada. You can hear them. So we have a fire pit. It's in the 90s right now, so we're not going to be using that probably. And the cicadas, I just can't get over how loud they are. The barbecue and this really nice patio set. You have like a water spigot here.
It's over a hotel any day of the week.
Oh yeah, I would too. I mean, this
Not
is
having to deal with tipping everyone every time I turn around.
oh exactly. I mean, these guys.
Fires over, you know, fancy restaurants.
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at they have water in here for us, and they even gave us mints. You know, I mean, this is definitely better than staying in a hotel. Definitely. So we got one of the deluxe cabins. This is a little bit different than we normally get. It's a little smaller, but I did that on purpose. Normally, this is in its own room, a bedroom, rather than in the living space, and there's usually a couch. So this one's a little smaller, but it's just Mr. Martini and I, and this is nice. We have a refrigerator, and they always come with like a Keurig. They never give you enough coffee, so that's one thing I always suggest you bring if you get one of these cabins. You have your own microwave, a little stove top. They're all usually like this. Nice sink. They, you know, have plates, everything you need, even wine glasses. You know, it's a nice little setup. They have pots and pans and silverware, knife set, the whole shebang. The bathrooms. What's nice about these is they're not primitive, and let me find the light here. You know, nice shower, little place to sit. They're air conditioned, they're heated, and then it has this little bunk area here, which is nice. If you've got the kids, I cannot find the light switch. Oh, there it is. So, you know, that's like a full bed up there, and it's a full bed down here too. So you could actually fit 4 kids in here if you wanted to. But it's nice because it's got a little pocket door, so you can put the kids in and put them to sleep. They have, you know, a thermostat in here too. So these are nice. What is this? Oh, okay. It's fuse box. Oh, and they have a TV if you hadn't noticed. So, you know, these are nice. These kids over here are fishing. There's a little fishing potch, a little catch and release pond. Got a nice swing set. And there's the Neuse River right there. This is really nice. So you can see how those people down the way there, they brought their boat. So they do have a launch here. I don't know if you could launch that. That's a pretty big boat. It's a small launch pad that they have here. They have some great pull-through sites, patios, but what's really nice is you can get them right on the, that's actually a river, but we're trying to figure out if that's brackish water because the ocean is that away and it's not too far away. So this is more like a bay. So look how awesome this place is. This KOA is really, really nice. This is the one that's in Hill City, and it's called the Mount Rushmore KOA. You can go horseback riding. They have food with espresso. You can get espresso and pizza and ice cream and everything. It's a really nice place to sit out and have your coffee. This is awesome. So this place is totally awesome. This is actually kind of, they have rooms that you can stay in there, and that's where you check in. We have fudge, espresso coffee, wine. You can get your wine and you can sit out in this little patio area. There's another patio on the other side. This one has little fireplaces with the horsies. They're all ready to go on a trail ride today, but you can walk right up to them. They have this, I mean, this is just wonderful. And then the campground is on the other side, and we have a cabin. And then that's a grill and tap room up there.
Should we mosey down and punch some doggies?
So we're back at the KOA camp, cooking some hamburgers and relaxing, and the camp goes all the way down into here. This is this whole gulch, called Palmer Gulch, is the KOA camp. But it's just got a really nice view. It has these nice cabins, these bigger cabins that you can get.
There's one for you.
Oh, that was thunder.
Here's the kid.
Hear the kids screaming.
That's funny.
There are many KOAs in the Black Hills. Many times I've made reservations at the wrong one. So always really double check where you're making your reservation and make sure that it's centrally located to the things that you want to do. This particular one is perfect for Custard State Park. You know, or if you want to go to Mount Rushmore, it's more in the southern part of the Black Hills, where Deadwood's on the other end of all the things to do. So we're going to be staying at two different ones while we're up here. So we hope to show you some really nice places to stay. So if you are wheelchair bound, they have cabins that have ramps. Looks like a tree fell here over the last couple of days, though. Dogs are very welcome in KOA camps. You have to be careful, though, sometimes with the cabins. Always check. I've actually sent them a firmly worded letter about that, that a lot of their cabins won't let dogs in. Anyways, but they always have a really nice area for the dogs. They even have a gated area up there by the road. And then they have the nicer cabins up here that are more like a regular cabin with a kitchenette and a bathroom. Of course, ours doesn't have a bathroom, so we have common showers and bathrooms, but it's never been an issue. So RVs, everything. So they're really nice. It's a beautiful campsite. Well, I probably should have done this before we brought all our junk in, but so we have we've got like a double bed here and a double bed here, better known as a full. Bunk beds. As you can see, we bring a lot of our stuff with us, coffee maker, little modern conveniences. When you're gluten-free in the Black Hills, it's difficult to find food, so I become very prepared. But it's a nice little cabin. Do you like it?
I do.
The camp is really nice. It's really beautiful. All KOA cabins always have these swings. Yeah, it's actually better than the hotel we stayed in Guernsey. But we have a nice picnic area and a fire pit. It even has a really nice little barbecue that we can use. But as you see, it's absolutely beautiful. Arrived in the Alamogordo White Sands KOA, and it's so sweet. They give you this little thing for your puppy dogs and some bags for the dog run. And it's really, really nice. And what's really cool is up on that hill there is the Space Museum. You see the rocket? How cool is that? We just have the standard cabin. They only have 2 cabins in this KOA, so it's just the standard one-room cabin. Into the Alamogordo KOA. This is a nicer one. They have this really, really nice pool area, and they have a really nice playground, so a little older equipment, but it's nice and it's clean, and I really, really like it. One of the nicest game rooms I've ever seen also. And the laundry room is really nice. It's just a very nice KOA. So the Santa Fe KOA is very nice. This is all RV. They have many cabins that are very shaded. There's more down this way. So they have I've only seen the 1-room cabins. I haven't seen any 2 rooms. That doesn't mean they don't have them, but I just haven't come across any. They have a nice little picnic area down by the playground. They have a nice little playground. They have RV sites that have nice picnic areas with Adirondack chairs and stuff. As you can see, it's very Santa Fe theme. Laundry room, word of wisdom, the office closes at 6 o'clock. This campground's only open partial year, so it's going to be closed in November, and I believe it opens in April. But they have this nice patio, shaded patio area. But it's kind of a bummer that the office closes at 6 o'clock. They put out where your site is out by the door but it's just kind of a bummer because it's very dark out here and it's hard to find your site. So here's a common cooking area, refrigerator, range. You know, it's real nice. One public bathroom, men's and women's. But you know, just if you're in a big rig, I advise that you get here during daylight, because it's black out here at night. You can see millions of stars. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. That's our cabin right there. But you want to get here in daylight, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time finding your RV site. As you can see, our cabin's right there. We actually had a hard time finding our cabin. It was that dark out. All right, let's check out the cabin. So it comes with a nice little kitchenette, a place to sit, some bunk beds. It's like its own little room. And then comes with a refrigerator, a stove top, a Keurig, microwave, all the dishware that you need. This full bathroom. And then this pulls out into a bed. And then it's got air conditioning and heating. And this is the master with a double in it and another TV. And then we have these really nice lounge chairs. This is part of the property too. You know, and then we have this nice territorial view where we can watch the storms roll in. So we are in Wilmington at the Wilmington KOA, and I wanted to show you our cabin. This is really nice. I love staying in these deluxe cabins since we sold our trailer. So we have like a twin bed here and a twin bed up here. They have windows they can open. Really nice seating area. Nice bathroom. What's nice about this one is not only does it have a refrigerator, but it has a freezer. In our new Bern one, we discovered it didn't have a freezer. And we bought ice cream and we were really bummed. They always come with like a Keurig and they never give you enough of the little pods, so always bring some or go to the grocery store. They're always expensive. They always have all the fixings of a kitchen. That was a toaster, your pots and pans. This particular one does not have a stove top. Okay, and then these are usually beds. Pull out, and sure enough it is. So you always have to make sure that you get the bedding for these other for the bunk beds and the pull-outs. You have to get that from the office, but this is the main bedroom. And there's a TV here and a TV there. Fans, air conditioning, nice armoire. Air conditioning there, air conditioning here. This particular one, what were we in, 96?
L96.
L96. This particular one is really nice. It's got this nice deck. We have a fire pit. It's starting to rain. We have a fire pit. Nice patio there with patio chairs and a table. A grill. Nice and private. I mean, this is the other unit and it's facing the other way, so we have this really private. have nice private parking. It's very nice. Very nice. And we're very close to the beach. So we're at the KOA in Sheridan. It's very nice. It has huge pull-throughs. I mean, look at this. They're like huge. And there's a little creek on the side here. You can't swim in it, but you could probably fish if you wanted to. The older I get, I'm realizing I like these more quieter camps rather than the resorts. We just came from the Billings KOA and it was so loud. We were calling it Camp COVID actually because it was so crowded. But this one's nice and quiet, and I really like it a lot because it's just a great place to sit and read a book. So we have a nice 2-room cabin. It's got this really nice deck that we can sit on, fire pit, and even a charcoal barbecue. It's really nice, and it's facing away from the sun in the afternoon, so that's really nice. So we have arrived in Douglas, and we're at the KOA. Really nice one. We stayed here for under $40, especially with our value card. Little playground. Look at this slide. That's like a covered wagon and a stagecoach. How cute is that? They have a nice pool area. Ping pong. They have what looks like a tennis court, but it's too small, so it's probably like a paddle board. They have a little miniature golf course with a jackalope, of course, because we are in the jackalope capital of the world, Douglas, Wyoming. So the cabins here are really nice. This is different than what I'm used to. It's got air conditioning, nice little seating area. It doesn't have the normal swings, but they have a normal door. I hate those old rustic doors that these usually have. So this is pretty cool, really nice. And it's nice and cool in here. Really nice campsite. They have this really nice fire pit right behind me, the pool, really nice shaded areas. It's, you know, they have this really nice game room. I highly recommend it. It's really a great campsite. Sure, when you make your reservations, not all the sites have these really nice patio tables and chairs and swings. So make sure that you ask what's actually there, because it's having these little patio areas is really nice. If you can't tell, there's like concrete areas. So that's a really nice place to pull your rig into. We even have a really nice little koi pond area. Very relaxing place to sit and read or just sit and relax. You have giant checkers. And there is some koi in there. There's the pool. This is where they have evening programs. Really nice shaded area. This place is very cool. Has a futon. And they take puppy dogs. That's one of the main reasons we're staying here. A nice kitchen with a little refrigerator. There's no oven, but there is a stove and a toaster, Keurig, microwave, the whole bit. Nice place to sit. Even has a TV. This nice little bunk area. Nice little bathroom. Tub, everything. And then it's got a master bedroom. It's pretty nice. So they have a nice pool area, but of course it's winter right now, so we're not going in the pool. They also have a indoor hot tub. But you know, it's been snowing here in Albuquerque, so it's pretty darn cold at the moment. It's like 30 degrees out. And then they have this nice playground for the kids. Nice seats to sit in to stay with them. And they have the traditional bikes that they have at the KOAs that you can rent out. They also have the putt-putt golf over here. We had bowls here for our puppy dogs, so this is definitely a friendly cabin. It's very, very nice. Got this little like
Excuse me.
we got these bunks going on here.
We have
Got a little fort in there.
from out in the car done? Yeah.
It's very nice. It's got a smaller refrigerator, a sink,
Bowls are cute.
microwave, TV with cable, and a sink and bathroom.
Do we have a pit for the fire done?
It's very nice. I like the vaulted ceilings.
Have to do it tomorrow night.
It's very nice. That's the master. They have the putt-putt golf. They have a really nice dog run. Really nice. It's huge. It actually curves around to the side here. So there's different sections. So if your dog doesn't get along with other dogs, you can take them to another section. They also have great sites with patios, pergolas, you know, so definitely look at that for that when you are booking. So it was a really snowy day coming from Carlsbad, New Mexico, all the way to Albuquerque. But this cabin is really nice, and I'm telling you, when you have dogs, this is the way to go. It would cost us just as much for a hotel room, and we wouldn't feel as at home or being as dog friendly. There's no weight limit, which is the most stupid thing I've ever heard of. You know, and they have a dog run. It's just wonderful. So I highly recommend staying at KOAs when you have your animals. Now remember, these big cabins, not all KOAs take dogs into bigger cabins. The deluxe cabins I've been showing you, they usually have to be in the small ones, which I'm sorry, I think it's kind of ridiculous also. But, oh well.